What happened to the 9 kings who became Nazgûl? Imagine a world where kings and mighty warriors are turned into shadows of themselves, bound by dark magic. That's exactly what happened to the 9 men who received the 9 rings of power. These rings were crafted by Sauron, the Dark Lord, to enslave and control their wearers. The rings granted them immortality and great influence, but at a terrible price. Over time, the power of the rings corrupted them deeply. They lost their mortal lives and became undead spirits called Nazgûl, or Ringwraiths. These beings are feared across Middle-earth for their dark, ghostly presence and relentless pursuit of Sauron's goals. The process was slow but inevitable. The 9 rings were designed to enslave their owners, feeding on their desire for power. The men who wore these rings were often kings, sorcerers, or warriors in their prime. They were chosen because of their strength and influence, making them perfect vessels for Sauron's control. As they used the rings, their bodies began to fade, replaced by a shadowy form. Their minds became enslaved to Sauron's will, and they turned into his most loyal servants. The transformation stripped away their identities and mortal lives, turning them into spectral beings who could only serve and obey. The most notable of the Nazgûl was their leader, the Witch-king of Angmar. He was the most powerful among them and led many of Sauron's campaigns. The Nazgûl played a key role in Sauron's plans to regain the One Ring and dominate Middle-earth. They were relentless in their pursuit of the ring and anyone who possessed it. Their presence was terrifying, often accompanied by a chilling wind and a sense of dread. Their fate was tied directly to Sauron's power. When Frodo Baggins destroyed the One Ring in Mount Doom, Sauron's strength was broken. Without their master's influence, the Nazgûl lost their power and dissolved into nothingness. Their spirits were finally freed from their cursed existence, and they vanished from Middle-earth forever. This marked the end of their dark reign, but their story remains a warning about the corrupting influence of power and greed. In the history of the Rings of Power, the tale of the 9 kings turned Nazgûl shows how even the mightiest can fall when tempted by dark magic. Their transformation is a reminder that seeking power at any cost can lead to losing everything, even your soul.